Making gin cocktails can be really confusing and a little bit expensive with a whole bunch of fancy syrups and liqueurs, but it really doesn't have to be. I'm gonna show you how to make 3 base recipes with fridge and pantry staples, and we're starting right now. G'day folks, for those of you who are new here, my name's Tim. Welcome to Tim and Tonic, where we discover the world's best gins and how to drink them. Okay, so first thing for these 3 cocktails is your ingredients. Now, obviously, you're gonna need some gin. To make these gin cocktails, there's only 5 other ingredients you're gonna need. I pulled these all out of my fridge and pantry. I didn't even go shopping for this one. So what do we have? We've got lemons, fresh is always best. Got some raspberry jam. We also have some sugar syrup, which I made. Very easy, 1 part sugar, 1 part water, dissolve it, that's it. Don't even need to cook it, just hot water. Honey syrup, absolutely same thing. 2 parts of honey though to 1 part of water, and some soda water. That's it. The beauty of these 3 recipes is that if you don't have one of these ingredients, it's very easily substituted for something else that you probably do have. So the first drink we're doing right now is called the Cosmonaut. Very simple drink, 3 ingredients. All you need is the gin, your raspberry jam, and your lemon. That's it. So let's start off with the gin. You're gonna need 60 mils or 2 ounces. And then the next ingredient, the lemon, you're gonna need 20 mils or 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lemon juice. If you don't have any lemons, lime's gonna work just as well too. Next ingredient is our raspberry jam. Once again, if you don't have raspberry jam, that's completely fine. Any jam is gonna work great. Apricot, peach, marmalade, strawberry, grape, you name it, it'll be absolutely delicious. So raspberry jam, you're gonna need 2 to 3 good solid teaspoons. It's a good idea to give this one a little bit of a stir just to break the jam up a little bit. Now whack in some ice and give it a good shake. Now you'll need a chilled cocktail glass, and now all that's left to do is to strain it. Make sure you strain this one through a mesh strainer so it removes all the bits. Look at that color, absolutely beautiful. And then to garnish, a little peel from our lemons, squeeze it over the top. And there we have the Cosmonaut. Oh, so good, so well balanced, sweet, sour, fruity, gin, everything you want, amazing. Okay, so cocktail number 2 we're gonna make is a Collins. So for this one, you're gonna need gin, again, of course. We've got the lemons again, sugar syrup, and some soda water. Or you can really use anything here, sparkling water, soda water, if you want to, tonic water even, it's gonna taste nice. Any flavored soda water, Fanta, Sprite, whatever. If you use a sweet one though, just make sure you dial down the sugar a little bit. So same starting point again, you're gonna need 60 mils or 2 ounces of your dry gin. Any dry gin will work great in this one. Next ingredient for acidity is your lemon juice. You're gonna want 20 mils or 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lemon juice. Fresh is always best. Last ingredient you're gonna need for the shaker is your sugar syrup to balance out all those acidic citrus notes. Like I said before, this is 1 part of sugar to 1 part of water, so very easy to remember. You just wanna match your sugar syrup to lemon juice, so 20 mils or 3/4 of an ounce. Some people prefer to use 2 parts of sugar to 1 part of water, or a really rich store-bought sugar syrup, which is totally cool. Just drop down the sugar by half in that case. Now, we're gonna add your ice and give it a good shake. Now we want a highball glass filled with ice and strain it. Again, I prefer to put it through a mesh strainer to get rid of all the little bits of lemon. And top it off with a splash of soda water. And finally, garnishing it with a lemon wedge. And there we have it, a Tom Collins. Absolutely delicious, let's give it a taste. Oh man, so good, so refreshing, light, delicious. Gin still comes through. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Alrighty, and then the final drink we have here, bit of a Tim and Tonic favorite, is the bee's knees. So Again, 3 very easy ingredients: gin, honey, lemon. That's it, shaken, strained, absolutely phenomenally delicious. So same starting point again, we've got 60 mils or 2 ounces of our gin. Any kind of gin is gonna work great in this one. Next we have our lemon juice, same thing again, 20 mils or 3/4 of an ounce. Fresh, always fresh. And then our last ingredient is our honey syrup. Like I said, 2 parts of honey, 1 part of water, makes it really easy to mix it all through. So match the same amount of lemon, 20 mils or 3/4 of an ounce. That's it, so add some ice and give it a good shake. Oh, it smells amazing. Grab a beautiful chilled cocktail glass and strain your cocktail. And a little garnish, a zest of lemon, straight squeezed over the top. Drop it in, and there you have it. You have the bee's knees, one of my all-time favorite classic cocktails. Let's see how it tastes. Oh man, personally for me, bee's knees is one of the perfect gin cocktails. It's just got everything. Citrus, sour, gin of course, that floral kick from the honey. Absolutely delicious. While you've been watching this video, you've probably been wondering what this gin, The Botanist, is all about. Well, I've got the answer for you. Click the video that's popping up here to see what it tastes like. But until next time, hit subscribe as well so you don't miss out on any new videos as they come out. Cheers guys, see you next time.